Stay this time. Wipe my camera a little. Okay, let's see. Anyone is up. Good morning, good morning. Who's up? I'm going to attempt again. Yesterday was having technical difficulties. This is a cassava or a yuca. It's very delicious. You could boil it, you could fry it. It's very good. Tongue load it. So I realized like when it's fresh, the skin comes off very easy. Hope everyone had a peaceful rest. It's a brand new day. Wake up and start your day. It's never too early. When we're no longer here, we'll have a lot of time to rest. So I'm basically here peeling the cassava. See? Like this. You just push the knife through it and you just peel it around. Very simple. You can use cassava as a breakfast. You could use it in soup for dinner. You could make bread. You could make an appetizer. This is how it looks when it's finished. Get another piece. This is beautiful cassava. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I don't want to waste any of it. This cassava is so good, I don't want to waste any of it. Chop this in half. But if you cut it in, basically this one is kind of hard. I wonder if it's going to be, if you cut it in pieces, it's easier to peel with the knife. So, hope everybody had a great rest. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hi, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Jay. So I'm up early. I like to wake up early. Good morning, AJ. Yes, I'm Mia's mom. I am Mia's mom. And so I'm up early. I wake up early. I figured when our time has expired in this world, that's when we're supposed to sleep. So as long as my body tell me I received enough rest, where I'm like, no one have to come and convince me it's time to get out the bed. I'm ready. So I wake up, whether it's 3 o'clock. I just listen to my body. I wake up at 3 and I try to do the things that I can get done. And whenever my body tell me, hey, it's time to go and rest. If it's 6 o'clock, if I'm home, I rest. You know, life is, our moments here is very precious. And it's great to get up and just do as much as you can do. You know, who said we have to sleep 12 hours or we have to sleep at a particular time? So I wake up early. And unintentionally, I was never trained in Mia, to pick up habits. That's why you have to be careful. You have to be careful, especially when you have young minds around you, because we tend to just be ourselves and do the things that we want to do. But when you have young mind around you, they're basically paying attention to everything you do. The only thing I did for Mia was she had a curfew of like 9 p.m. since she was very young. I always put to make sure she was in her room. Even if she wasn't tired, I would say, okay, because, you know, as a child, you know, she have to go to school. She have a lot of things. So 9 p.m. was her curfew. And when she got older, like 13, 12, she automatically went to bed at 9 p.m. I'd be like, oh, you could stay up a little longer. She didn't listen. At 9 p.m., somehow her body always became tired. And to this day, unless she have a class, that's what Mia do for herself. And if she have a class, if she ever go live at like anytime after 9, you'll see her being a little grumpy because her body is so conditioned to going to sleep at 9 p.m. Are you happy with her career choice? I'm happy with whatever make her happy. I think in life, one of the things is that we put, I'm going to use the word pressure, because we would say, okay, I'm going to do this. And then as you obtain more understanding and wisdom, we tend to like be afraid to change our mind on what we said we was gonna do, because I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So I think the important thing is do what makes you happy. Mia is not hurting herself. She's not hurting anyone else. She's being herself. I'm the one that try to tell her, listen, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You know, definitely as far as for her to survive in the world that we're living in, she have to have certain things. So with all my kids, I always said, listen, you have to have this, you have to have that. After you have this, it's like our parents growing up, oh, when you're 18, you'll be able to do whatever you want. I told my kids, when you have your 1 degree, do whatever you want. And so I know I drift off the subject. So I'm happy with her choices. I am happy with her choices. And if she decide in the future, because she's still very young, if she decide in the future, listen, this is not for me, I'll be happy as long as she's happy. So what I'm gonna do now is, let's move to the sink. So far I did not get cut off. I was trying to go live yesterday, but it kept shutting down. So I'm happy. I don't know, maybe less people are on. Let me see. I'm trying to see what you wrote. I wear glasses, so I really can't see too clearly. I have my glasses. Okay. What's good, lovely? Why you be sounding like Jesus? Oh, with that echo, I feel that I'm being showed a path. Well, I mean, that's a great compliment, because one thing I love the teachings that I have read. You know, it's not intentional to sound like Jesus, but I think we have, as human beings, we have a responsibility based on my study and information, whether good or whether bad. Why keep it to yourself? Why should we keep it to ourselves? So it's not intentional. I'm not trying to preach, and I definitely don't want to do that, but this is just who I am. This is how I speak. This is how I speak to my kids. This is how I speak to my husband. This is how I speak to everyone. Hit me with some. Hit me with some. I'll bless you with some. Yeah, I'll bless you with some. So basically, I cut up some cassava. I just love this. If you never had cassava, it's more delicious to me, this is my opinion, it's more delicious than a potato. This is like the best thing ever. This is one of the greatest thing ever. Try it. It's so good. Like I said, you can boil it, you can fry it. So what I'm gonna do is, my sink is clean. I'm gonna put put the cassava on the bottom. It and be high. Let me see if you're right, and I have to step away to read. I never even heard of it. Oh, it's called yucca. I think they call it yucca in the if you go to if you go to Walmart, but the unfortunate thing is Walmart will have it, but they import it. So by the time, I don't know how long it takes them, but it tends to be dry. But if you're gonna get one, let them cut it open for you. And when they cut it open, look at it. It has to be let me bring it to the light. I'll take it to the light and show you, because over here it's kind of dark. I'm adding some water to it because I'm gonna boil this. I'm gonna boil and fry this. So if you go to Walmart, right? Turn off this water because I am paying water bill. Okay, if you go to Walmart, you want it to look like this. It's not gonna look exactly like this. It's gonna look a little drier, but as long as it's white, and sometimes it looks milky. It's gonna look as if milk is running out of it. That's how you want it. If it has, I'm walking away because somebody's keeping noise over there. If it has any if it has any type of blemishes, if it looks like gray or black, try not to get it because it's gonna be bitter and it's gonna be hard. And when you boil this should be it should be gentle, it should be smooth. It has no taste. Whatever, it's basically so smooth and delicious, whatever you put with it, it's gonna complement it great. So this is a great substitute instead of using mashed potato or rice. And like I said, you could use it for breakfast. We have something that's called egg ball. I'm gonna show you that. You could use it as an appetizer. You could put it in soup. You could make bread. We make something that look like molasses. It's called casrip out of it. This, God is absolutely perfect. And I'm not a preacher or anything, but I will always reference, because I have not met any man on earth or woman on earth that have ever produced anything naturally that can do so many wonderful things, except for the teachings. What are you doing, Mia? This is Mia's mom. This is uniquely Mia's mom. Stop talking and show. Wait, what are you saying? Let me see. Let me read that. I'm here. Oh, show those feet. Really? Show those feet? Nothing in life is let me see the stove now. Did I turn on the stove? Usually when I leave, I have this I usually, okay, it's on. I usually turn off the power. So I gotta see. Is this on? Okay, that's on. And this is an electric stove. I prefer a gas stove. I guess I'm accustomed to it. So let me rinse out this cover. I usually just rinse everything out. Okay. So I'm gonna put the cover halfway on because I don't want, let me drop this a little. I don't want the water to run over. I subscribe. What do you say? I walk away so I can read your comments because, like I said, I do wear glasses and some areas is difficult to read. Oh, thank you. Ruby, thank you. AJ, you remind me of my mom. I pray I don't lose her. Oh, thank you so much. That's another wonderful compliment. Bless you. Thank you. You know what I always try. Mia don't like me to talk about it. I'm looking for salt now. I'm gonna show you something here. This is my kitchen cabinet. What I did was, before I get to the story with the cabinet, I'm looking for salt. I believe I should have some salt in here. Pull this out. I might need some of this. I try to prepare Mia because, as we all know, this life, none of us know how long we have. This is salt, right? This is Spanish. I think this is salt. Yeah, this is salt. This is sea salt. So I could use some of this. Yeah. I try to prepare Mia for if I'm not here, and she don't like me talking about that. She don't like to hear anything about that. But what I usually tell her, what I usually do, I try to teach us as everything that I know, I try to share it with her. I try to share it with her. That's a part of life. That's part of this journey, and it is sad. You want to have the people that you love be here for as long as possible, but that's not always going to happen. So what you have to try to do is love your mom and love the people that love you and make sure that they know they love you just by, and cherish those moments. That's all you can do. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from South America. I'm from Guyana. I was born in Guyana, but I was raised in United States. I went to the United States when I was a child. So I'm a little, what should I call myself? I'm trying to open the salt, as you see. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Blessings, peace upon everyone. Hope everyone had an awesome rest. It's a brand new day. Whatever you went through yesterday or whatever you did not get to accomplish yesterday, I'm not pouring a lot. If you guys can see, look, it's just nothing is coming out. I'm trying to open up this salt and nothing is on because as you can see, I never used this salt before, it seems. I try not to use salt too much. Oh, I'm not from New Jersey, New York. New York. New York. I didn't know. Okay, it has a tiny hole. You see that? Can you open this for me, please? Try to get some help. The it has that piece in the center there. Yeah. So that's New York accent coming out a little. So like I said, just enjoy the people that makes you happy and makes you feel good. Make sure they know it, and always remember that we're all humans and we're never perfect, But it's not when I shake it. Shake a little when I shake it. Okay, you took out. Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, you took it out. Okay, so now, okay, I guess that's it. It's not even little tip. Well, huh? Is the salt? Oh, it's been sitting there. Yeah, this is salt. Oh, so it's thick. Okay. So then maybe I have to take the top off completely. Okay. So next, excuse the mess in the kitchen. I need a bag. I use plastic bags as garbage bags. So I'm gonna rest you guys down right here now while I take care of this mess because I have to get some other things. I should come where the light is. It's better off if I'm over here. You get to see everything better. Maybe I'll set it up over here. Can you see everything? I'm trying to set this thing up. Mia gave me this this tripod. So I'm gonna try to work over here. You see that? Okay, you guys can see that. So what am I gonna make with the provisions? You can boil eggs. You can fry fish. So yesterday we went to the market. If you look at the prior video, we went to the market and I purchased some pak choy. So what I'm gonna do is just saute up some pak choy with some fresh vegetables. Your favorite. Oh, okay. Oh, I never had Ghana food. Guyanese. In Guyana, Guyana's in South America. In Guyana, my favorite food is honestly very simple. It's fried green plantains with scrambled eggs. That's my favorite food. Well, I should say favorite breakfast food. And when I was growing up, My favorite food used to be black eye cook up. It's a dish you prepare with rice and meat. That was my favorite food growing up. But because I was born in Guyana and I'm also a New Yorker, influenced by New Yorker, and I traveled a little, I have so many now. What should I say my favorite food is? Japanese food? I don't know, I have a lot. I love, what's the dessert that I love from Paris? I could just sit and eat that and eat that. Lawrence, what's the name of the dessert that I like? That Paris? It's like custard and, I forgot. Yes, I can't even remember the name, but that's probably my favorite food because I would eat, it's a dessert, and I could sit and eat that for breakfast. It's yellow, and they normally burn the sugar on top of it. I could have it for breakfast, I could have it for lunch, and I could just eat it nonstop. I could just have that. What are you writing? You should come to South Africa. We make a lot of rice meat. Oh, I don't eat, I would eat seafood. That's what I would eat. You know what I want to try? I want to try your jollof rice. That's the beautiful thing about like YouTube. You get to see the cuisine from different cultures. And I realized, especially in Africa, we cook similar. Because I know you use a lot of eucalypt and cassava there as well. This is a microwave cover. It's so handy. It could be used as a tiny bowl to rinse stuff. So I cut this off and I put this aside. I never like to use anything that has a blemish. It's nothing religious. It's just me. You know, everybody have like a thing like it's just me. So what I did when I bought this home yesterday, I basically washed it and I put it in Ziploc bag. So I'm gonna take my time and dice this up. And this may look like a lot, but this is not gonna be a lot. Let's see, girl, let me see, I'm trying to read. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. What are you making? What time is it? Right now it's 5:58 a.m. and I'm cutting up some bok choy. I'm gonna stew this up with a little onions and fresh thyme, and I'm gonna fry some pieces of snapper. And I have I'm boiling some cassava, also named yuca, also known as yuca, with some sweet plantains. That's breakfast. It's breakfast time. It's breakfast time. Who said you can only have eggs for breakfast? That's not fair. You can have whatever you want, as long as you don't have too much of it. And as long as you have something healthy before you have that cake and ice cream. Because if you wake up and have cake and ice cream, you know your tummy's gonna begin to hurt. So put a little healthy something in there, and then you can have a little taste of the cake and ice cream after. So basically dicing up the bok choy. And by the time this cooks down, it's gonna be such a small amount. What are you saying? Let's see, sounds like it's gonna hit the soul. Yes, it's gonna give you that energy to begin your day, and whatever is tossed at you, it's gonna be right. You're gonna be ready for it. You're gonna be ready for it. If you have to run and go and take the train, run and take the bus, you have something like this. Look at this. You see this in here? I hate You're gonna have the energy. I think breakfast is one of the most important meals. Even if you have like something hot, if you don't drink coffee, have a cup of tea, have some crackers, put something into you before leaving. And imagine, sometimes like you may just have like a cup of tea and a cup of crackers, and you're thinking about like, I can't wait for lunch because you want something. Why do that to yourself? Get up a little extra early and have a great breakfast. Have a great breakfast. See what else you're writing. Okay. So, like I said, thanks to all Uniquely Mia supporters. You guys, actually, ever since she decided to like really dedicate herself part-time, she has been spending less time with me. She has been spending her majority of free time with you guys. So I told her that her subscribers are her supporters now, which is a beautiful thing, because one of the things it was always me, you know, and that was one of my biggest fear. Like, if something happened to me, who would be her support system in that way? Because even though you have family, it's never the same, you know, somehow, because of our whatever. I don't want to put a negative words on it. The support, nobody really know you or understand you or relate to you the same way. So the beautiful thing about Uniquely Mia supporters, you guys chose her. You chose her. So this is the bok choy, how it looks when it's cut up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse the board out, and I'm gonna get some fresh thyme and stuff. Let me rinse this out. I know I had So basically, I'm gonna use this bag as garbage as well. I don't know if you can see this. It's just a tiny onion. And one of the things about being in South America that I love, you see the onions, you see this is like, this is mud. It still have the dirt on it. That's how you know it's so fresh. It's like when you get the provision and stuff, they still be having the dirt on it. Can't get fresher than that. You cannot come fresher than this. The only thing that we did not purchase yesterday while we was at the market was garlic. When I see stuff, sometimes it's a real turnoff, because one of the benefits of coming here, I like to believe like everything I'm buying to prepare is like locally grown. But yesterday I saw a big container of garlic, a big container. And I'm like, so they're importing garlic? So I went to the market yesterday and I did not purchase any garlic because I believe the garlic wasn't locally grown. So, which is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna lay everything out that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna go in the refrigerator. I have an onion here. You see this? You'll see better over here. Okay, so I have an onion here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I need some hot pepper. What's that? There's a lot of Indian on YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube. I'm gonna use some green onions, because green onions make everything taste better. Just makes everything more delicious. Then this is one of the greatest things. This is our Guyana celery. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna use 2 hot peppers. One I'm gonna cut up and one I'm gonna leave whole. I washed everything yesterday already. So don't care today. Okay. So, you know something? While I do that, this pepper look like cherries, but it's powerful. It's very, very hot. While I'm dicing up this stuff, I'm gonna put the pot on the stove, let it start to get hot. Remember me from yesterday? Yes, hello. Yesterday, you know what, Alma, I was outside, so I wasn't able to see all of the comments yesterday. And when I came to the house, it kept going out, so I wasn't able to see it, but thank you for the support yesterday. Thank you for the support again today. Let me put a pot on the stove. One of let me stand over here. Make sure that you can see my hands. I want you to see my hands. Okay, good. Okay, so take one. So I'm gonna drop it in there, but one I'm definitely gonna cut up because we like spice. A little tip of pepper is not gonna hurt you. A little tip. Ooh, oh, I smell it. That flavor just hit my nose. Wow. Wow. Better not use all of that. I'm speaking about the pepper. It just hit my nose. So this is celery and scallion. Not a lot. Okay. And I usually just toss away the ends. And then the onion. You can cut this together because it's all going in at the same time. All right. And basically it's going to disappear in the pot. Okay. So, the only thing I don't have is the garlic. So this is the hot pepper, some celery and scallions, some onions, and I dropped the one whole pepper in here. I'm not going to cut that one up. That's just going to flavor it. Okay, what are you saying? Let's say, can we play Truth or Dare? That's something. That's a commitment. Can you not cook and order, please? I will like them. Order what? Can you not cook? Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare? It depends. I can play, but I reserve the right to not participate in the truth and dare. I reserve the right to not, if it's not thing, to not participate. But I'm uniquely Mia's mom. So I'm not young like her and strong like her. And the days of me taking chances and risks, I'm far over. Because I'm not young anymore. And I'm not old enough where I'm ready to go back and take those risks. So you guys see, let me feel this. Okay, this is not hot. You see, this is boiling nicely. See that? That's what we want. And like I said, keep it half covered. That way the water don't spill over. So right now I have this pot heating up. Let me turn up the stove a little. This is gonna be for the bok choy. And then what I need to do is, I need a pot. This is where I keep, I store pots in the oven. Because like I said, you see what I did? I had wood cabinets before, but then I had water damage and all of the cabinets were destroyed. So what I did was I went and bought a file cabinet. This is actually, look at this, let me show you. This is a file cabinet that I turned it. It normally goes this way, but I turned it that way and I turned it into kitchen cabinets, which is pretty cool. And it has the keys, so I'm happy. And this is a vacation home, so whatever I buy in here, you know, if you're not here, critters may get in. It's locked, it's safe, it's secure in there, so that's pretty cool. What are you writing? I want to see what did you write? I cannot see. What did you write? You're saying, I'm only on your live. Okay, you're the only one. Well, thank you for support and thank you for staying there. I know it's early in the morning. Can you order Chick-fil-A, please? I'm not Mia. Mia orders Chick-fil-A. That is Mia's go-to meal. I'm looking for a frying pan, at least a decent frying pan that I can share. This is an old pan. I don't have a regular frying pan. Let's see. Let's see if I have a decent I have an old one. I'll use this. I'll put this back up. I'm not going to use this. This is not a pretty frying pan, so I'm going to put this back up in here. I used this for a while, so I will have this one. I need some lights on there. I didn't realize, even under the stove, I didn't realize how dark this area is. Where are you, Dan? Oh, right now I'm in South America. I'm in Guyana. Let me get some oil. I use olive oil or canola oil right now, if I could get it open. Okay, so I have some canola oil here. What I'm gonna start out with, the pot. Oh, I still see some water in there. I'm normally a very quick food preparer, just drying out some of the water because I want to put the oil in so it could start to heat up a little. Just gonna add a little tip of the oil to the pot, just a little tip, just to cover it. Just to cover the bottom. See, that's just a little bit, right? Oh, it's a white pot, so you guys cannot see. I'm not gonna try to be all proper. Add a little bit more oil. Pardon the mess. So what I have a spoon. I have the vegetables ready. Okay, what else do I need? What else do you say? Let's see what else. No, I said, who are you, Dad? Oh, I'm uniquely Mia's mom. I want to mess with Mia. Oh, I'm her mom. She gave me permission to log in because she would like me to just show if she wasn't in school, she would be here with me. So she wanted me to share, what I do, what I'm going to be doing. I think she wanted to keep tabs on me. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to keep tabs. So I am uniquely Mia's mom. And thank you for being one of her supporters. So I want to rinse out this pot. Anytime like I'm frying fish, I like the pot to get extremely hot. Did you disappear on me? You're not going to support me? This is still uniquely Mia's channel. So don't disappear because this is not Mia. I want to see Mia. Tell Mia to be live when she comes back. Okay. Mia will be live. I'll make sure I pass that on to her. She have to go live for you. Okay, I will. But Mia said that how you should support me as well. You said you was on her live yesterday. So Mia said that she gave me consent and you are supported. This is how I test the oil. Okay, good. So what you do is you want to grab a hand, then you want to drop it around like that. You want to grab a hand, scoop it up with your hands, and you want to drop it around like that. That's what we want to do. Beautiful. And we don't want this to burn. We're going to drop the temperature a little. Drop that heat down. And that's what you want. Do you see that? Isn't that beautiful? The smell is absolutely, the aroma, not the smell. I should say that's aroma. It's not smell. You know what smell is? This is better than smell. I'm looking for spices. Do I have spices? I should have spices. Where's all the spices? Oh, ew. I'm gonna have to put you down because my hands. She gave me this tripod and I'm holding the phone. I apologize that it's kind of dark, but okay. Let me set it up so you can see it. Okay, so you can see everything there. Okay, so I'll be back to your comments. Let me what did I do? I don't know what I did. My hands. Because I'm going to have to get some spice, black pepper, and some good stuff to make this bok choy taste better. Just going to add a little tip of black pepper to this right here, like so. And this is a little cubes. Everybody know, like you guys know the Maggi cubes. I'm just taking it out of the wrapper and I'm basically gonna mash it up. And I'm gonna stir up the pot a little. Basically it's on low because I want the onions and the pepper and everything basically to just sweat. That's what's happening. So you see that? So, and I have the stove. I don't want the onions to burn. I don't want anything to burn. I just want it basically to sweat and get happy. I didn't put any salt in the pot. I just put the cubes. This is kind of too large. I didn't cut that small enough. Maybe I suffer with something where I like to see everything looking like similar size. Like I said, this is quick, easy to prepare. And then the bok choy that I cut up earlier, I'm just basically gonna dump it in there. Just put everything in there. Put everything in there. All right. You wanna, the onions, just basically stir it just to get everything around it. And then what I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper and a little goodness. I have some all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna put a little of that in there because it just makes, and bok choy is something you gotta be very careful because it takes salt very, very quick. So if you're cooking this, do not use a lot of salt. I'm gonna add some more black pepper. Black pepper make everything taste better. And normally, like in South America, when we prepare like callaloo and stuff, they normally put coconut milk. But I don't think, this don't need coconut milk. This do not need coconut milk. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I would like this to sweat. So what I'm gonna do is put a cover on it halfway, and I'm gonna let it sweat a little. It cooks quicker too if you do that. So I'm just gonna rest the cover on it. Just to allow it to sweat. Alright, and then I'm going to add oil to this. This is getting hot very, very quickly. Very, very quick. Add some oil so it can start to heat up. Okay, so while this is heated up, let me bring you over on this side. Did you write anything new? Put some powdered chili, some powder, some, put some what you're saying? You must be kindred spirit with me or something, because she love her red peppers. Are you speaking about those crushed peppers? I need a small bowl because I'm gonna make a mixture. I'm gonna move you back a little so you can see what I'm doing. I need to make a flour coating. A little bit of flour coating for check on this. You constantly have to check your pot. Look how it thing down to nothing. It's already it already went down to like it's nothing. I'm gonna turn the stove down a little. I want it to okay. So let's get back. I apologize. Let's